MLB Network's coverage of. Coming to the plate now, Danny Hollins. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For St. Louis, the second baseman, Danny Hollins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And guys, when we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute. In this one.
Price has tossed more than 2,000 major league innings and logged in with an ERA in the low threes. He'll try to bunt his way out as he gets this one down, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled off. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play. In fact, Mitch Keller will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting. Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those. One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
In is Christian Yelich. Fouled away. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Christian Yelich becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Blackmon, the runner at first with two gone. A ball and two strikes now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is Giancarlo Stanton now. Lifetime versus David Price. He comes in as a .316 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall, and he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And they're runners at the corners now. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Reined in. To second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score. Digging in, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And it's fouled away. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
No balls and a strike to count. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Moustakas blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score, and the Brewers have drawn even. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting it, the third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Man at second with 1 down, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 1 out and a runner on second base. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Throw won't get him. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard,
now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1 now. Hard liner to center field. And this one bounds around against the wall.
The center fielder,
and now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's George Springer. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it into second as he just misses the home run, but he'll settle for 2 bases.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he's out on the tag. But a run is in to score away from the play.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
He's set, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Luke Voit. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Softly hit to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come. Here's Chris Owings now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Digging in now, Corey Lee.
Corey.
Now the first pitch here from Price. One out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Hollins. He flew out in his last at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Oh, and he misses it. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down.
It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Yelich going back. Still going back. Gone!
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. Stanton just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. He said he's seen his hitters take it to another level with runners in scoring position today, which is reflected in their batting average in those situations. Over a 600 clip. Clearly, that's been a big part of the story of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2. Liner toward right center. Owings is there, 2 gone. The relay, and he is in there. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Snap throw from the catcher. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it 7-4.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row, there's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
And he'll step on the bag. New inning set to get underway. Daniel Murphy steps in now. A base hit in his first trip.
Daniel Murphy.
This one skied out toward right. Yelich is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 21.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and striding in to bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Price ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Striding into the box, Corey Seager. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here it comes.
2-1.
2-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. And here's Christian Yelich now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Canha moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strike.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. 8 runs, 11 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now in the box, Chris Owings.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Settling in now, Corey Lee comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's got it. A nice play there, 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Danny Hollins. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Pitch is popped up. Voit over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the digging in and looking for more, Mike Yastrzemski. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down.
Now batting.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Lourdes Gurriel. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.